All right, I'm very excited about a long weekend coming up, but there isn't a day that goes by that all of us aren't worried about our health or thinking about how we could live better or considering all the options. And we are bombarded on an almost daily basis with, you've got to do this. You've got to have this many hours of sleep. You must take these supplements. This is how you get your brain to work better. These are the kinds of things that you should do every day as part of your routine. Otherwise, you're going to just have a terrible quality of life. And it's too much pressure for many of us. And I found out about something really interesting. I've actually tried, I'll talk about the product in a moment or two. I've tried one of your products, but I found someone called Dr. Ralph Teti, who's here with us, Managing Director of HG&H Pharmaceuticals. Now, these guys supply a clinically proven, patented, standardized, local botanical ingredient, which manages stress, anxiety, and cognitive support. It's called Zembrin. We'll talk about that in a minute. But it's so nice to talk to you. And you look full of the joys of spring. You're the best ad for your own product. I mean, it's not spring, it's autumn, but you're the best ad for your own product. And I love anything that'll help people manage their stress, live more, live better. So thank you for coming to join us this morning.
Pleasure's all mine, Gareth, and thank you for hosting us as well.
So tell me about how you got into this. I mean, you're a doctor, but I want to hear all about how you got into the world of creating these products.
Botanicals.
Yeah, and plants especially, as I mentioned in the first half of the show, which you may or may not have heard.
Yeah.
But I love the way that there's this confluence of kind of ancient plant knowledge, and in Africa we've got a long tradition of having plant products that people have used to treat things, and not just in Africa, but all over the world. And we combine that with modern science and technology to come up with the very best ways for people to improve their lives.
Yeah, no, very good questions. So Zembrin elicits euphoric effects. The ones that give stress alleviation, especially focus, is the one that has high amounts of mesembrinone. And that's the one that we standardize in our extract. So we focus more on the mood elevation, but more importantly, the focus, the ability for you to just get through your day without any anxiety effects as well.
Well, I mean, there isn't a day that goes by that we don't hear about some Gen Z person who's got anxiety. So
yeah, it's
if this is
prevalent.
If this is a way for them to manage it, and you know, there are lifestyle things that I suppose you can do, but we do live in the era, and I don't blame anyone. We live in the era of, if you could take a pill to solve a problem or to make things better, then you will. I mean, I take a bunch of supplements every day. And if I were an anxious person, which I don't know that I am, but maybe it's because this Zembrin of yours has already worked, but I would take it.
Yeah.
And it seems to me that there are no, it's a natural product, so there are hardly any huge chemical considerations you need to make.
Yeah. So as part of our research, we have a full suite of what we call safety and toxicology research has been done. It's very safe. The coenzyme people were actually given it to the children to manage colic. In the early research days based in Cape Town, one of our early researchers was actually given it to pregnant women to help manage, especially first-time pregnant women, to help manage the anxieties of pregnancy. So this just gives you a little bit of comfort to know how safe it is. We use a very small dose, 25 milligrams. We can go as high as 600 milligrams if we choose to, but that's not important because it's so potent at such a low dose that you could feel the effects almost very quickly. Very quick acting. Most people feel it within 30 minutes or less, but generally on average within the first 2 hours you will start feeling the sensation of calmness, but not calmness to make you fall asleep, but calmness to keep you focused so they can just get